live to all the fans.
All the fans, all the hairdressers, all the barbers.
You get me? Around the world. Welcome to the 27th episode of Football Entertainmenzz. We are here with the man them, you get me, Kai and Kieran, my brothers. What are you telling me, my
Throwing up 2Ks, man. Throwing up 2Ks.
Come on, man. Smoky right now. Smoky.
What are you telling me, Kai? What are you telling me, my bro?
I'm good, man. Like, it's been a nuts week, innit? Like,
Fam?
Obviously, the ops are leveling up still, so...
Fam, it's peak.
But, man, I have to give kudos. Kudos where it's due, innit? Like, all time
neighbors.
Yeah, man. So we gotta train in silence at the moment.
You know,
you get me.
Like no noise, blood. Just train in silence.
No noise. Train in silence. Come back harder, bro.
The funniest one. Man said train in silence. Aye.
Nah, it's peak, fam. I can't lie. Kieran, what are you telling me, my bro? What are you telling me, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Just watch. Hopefully, my new signing. He just lift a little trophy. You know, the Conference League. You know, hopefully we can go in there and just snatch him, put him on a red shirt. You know what I'm saying? Just start the summer off right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for anyway. You know, because you know, we got a big season ahead, man. You know, man, don't think it's just a one season wonder in that now, man. Come true and continue, man. Come on, Arteta, man. Let's go.
Say no more. Having said that, man, then we only got to start with one thing, you get me? Manchester City have literally done it, fam. They have won the Champions League, get me? 1-0. And, bro, it's pissing me off, blood. They've won the I can't lie to you, man. Like, I knew it was going to happen, yeah, but the way the game was going, because I thought Man City were just going to go out there and blow them, innit? But big pause on that. But, like, it was like the way Inter Millan, they defended very well, you get me? I must give them praise for that. But the one time they slacked off, City just got their goal. Rodri, bro, for me, the best.
Again.
Yeah, bro.
Again.
He always comes clutch when it needs to be done, bro. And yeah, right, he's the best defensive midfielder for me in the world. I don't care what anybody tells me.
Took over from Sergio,
bro. And them man are flipping living life, man. It fucking kills me, blood. I can't lie to you, blood.
Bro.
In hell. Man, really,
you know what it is?
Treble, blood.
You know what it is? We also got to shout out City for having 12 players, innit? An extra keeper and like with man them like Lukaku still.
Bro.
Like Lukaku.
Man,
good save, good save,
Meg's batty in her face.
Bam.
Meg's batty in his
face.
I
don't think Meg's gave him anything that morning, blood, because he's so shit, blood. He pisses me off, fam. Like, how are you missing, bro? You get paid big wages, bro. How are you missing from that from 2 yards, fam? How, bro?
But that's not a new with Lukaku. Like,
I know,
he's playing in Tim's. Come on, man. What we talking about? He's in his Timberland boots and jeans, fam. Come on, man. And he didn't even start.
Imagine that's the worst bit about it. Fresh on the pitch, bro. How are you moving like you've played 90, blood?
But that's what I'm saying. Good defensive work, innit?
I can't lie,
Come on and keep the lead, bro.
Fam, I said after that game, I said Megan needs to dump him ASAP, bro. He needs to get dumped, bro. I don't care, fam. And now he's going back to Chelsea, blood, the mug, where he belongs, fam. But yeah, man, bro, we've got to talk about Pep Guardiola, blood. Man's finally completed the treble. This is his first.
He's at his neck. He's at his neck.
Bro.
He's at Fergie's neck. I'm not saying he's there. He's at his neck.
bro. I can't lie to you. There's some discussions
He's getting there.
right
He's
now.
getting
He's at
there.
his neck,
Bro,
bro. He's at
He's
his neck.
getting there.
let me tell you what he's done over the period that he's been in England is outrageous, bro. It's absolutely outrageous. Now, obviously, there has been debates going on who's the better manager, Pep or Ferguson. Now, a lot of people are forgetting. I'm not swaying towards Ferguson, but I'm just putting some stats out there for everybody to know before they make their actual opinion. You get me? Because before Ferguson was even at Manchester United, he was in the Scottish League with Aberdeen. You get me? And bro, he brought them European trophies, bro. You get me? In the Scottish League, bro. Even I think they even beat Real Madrid in to get one of these cups, bro. So we gotta start thinking that, because a lot of people are saying, yeah, he's just done in the Premier League. I think that's just the youth that hasn't seen what Ferguson's done before, or they haven't checked everything before they've made their stats, before they've said their piece. But bro, like, you can't ignore what Ferguson's done even before Manchester United. You get me? And the thing with Ferguson for me is he does things without money. Like, he knows how to build a team to get it to a certain level. Now, I'm not discrediting anything that Pep's done, but he pretty much has ready-made teams and improves them to a point where you just can't catch them. Do you know what I'm saying? Now, that big Champions League thing was a hindrance in Pep's career in Manchester City, because obviously Ferguson's won the Champions League with Manchester United. Now, we can't discredit that Pep has now won the treble with two different teams. Now, yeah, he's won it with two different teams. He's won it with
Barcelona,
and now Manchester City. Now, Pep has won 5 flipping Premier Leagues in 6 years now, bro, and that's unheard of. That is flipping unheard of, man. And the way he's changed the game is insane. It's absolutely insane. A lot of people are still throwing this Wenger in the mix, which I don't really, I'm not too, what's the word I'm looking for? That I wouldn't brush it aside, because the way Wenger came in and he actually changed football first. You get me, with his philosophy. But the way Pep has come in and he's taken it to a different level, like he's putting players from defense now playing midfield.
He's got everyone trying to be like him.
It's just clicking left, right.
He's got everyone trying to be like him.
You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this season, I think for me, is the most impressive season under Pep, because of the way he's had to change his style of football mid-season to even try. Because, bro, let me tell you something. The way Arsenal were cooking, they were cooking, right? And Pep thought, we got to take this seriously. And he had to find ways to try and get City clicking, bro. Like, and he did it, man. Won FA Cup, won Premier League, and he's won the Champions League. Now, I want to ask you, man, having said all of that, you get me, Ferguson before Manchester United also winning. Bro, it's a Scottish team as well, Like, that's insane.
And it weren't even Celtic or Rangers.
Exactly.
Aberdeen.
And bro, they hadn't won anything in like 40, 50 years, bro, before Ferguson come in. You get me? And so, bro, like, what's you man's opinions? Because for me, let me tell you this right now, yeah. As much as what Pep's done, yeah, I think in the Premier League, actually, nah, fuck that, man. I think Pep's the best, bro. I can't lie to you. Like, bro, the only thing, do you know why? Do you know why, bro? The only thing people would say about Ferguson in the Premier League is longevity, bro. That's it.
But he still had to win it, though.
And yeah, of course, because
bro.
even before he even took over Manchester United, yeah, Manchester United hadn't won anything in like 20 something years, bro, or 20 to 30, 40 years, bro. He's come in, it took him 2 or 3 years to hit the pit to win a trophy, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And he carried that on, like he built a legacy from that. He kept challenging for top for Premier Leagues, top four. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying. Like Ferguson, he's a guy that builds. Yes, Manchester United obviously had money, but back then, let's be honest, the money that
Bro,
they were spending
he
was
won with
peanuts
babies.
compared to now, blood.
He won with babies,
He
bro.
won with
Like, he
babies,
won with the
bro.
class of '92.
Do you know what I'm
They said
saying?
it couldn't be done, and my man done it. So for me, Fergie's top, but like Pep's a good number two. Pep's a good close second. But for me, it's like similar arguments. Is when you have built teams, when you've had the likes of Messi at your like right there, and like the team was already cultured. Like I like the way he's coming and finesse. Like he's taking every team to that extra top, like to a level where they can never even go past that. But I mean, the amount of generations and turnover that Fergie saw was just a straight up
This is what.
madness. Like
This is what. Yeah.
it's like not many people can do that. I mean, just think you've gone from like holding Gary Neville through all them years, but you've lost man them like Dennis Irwin, you lose a Cantona, then you get to a David Beckham, then you have a Ronaldo. All of these are different. Like none of these guys were really running concurrently. Like these are all different eras, different time sets. And yeah, I think if Pep stays in the game longer, definitely he'll probably become number one still. It's going to be kind of hard to argue that, but yeah, I feel like if people saw more of the history of Fergie, then yeah, you get to realize and appreciate what he did wasn't easy, but not many people can do that, and
Yeah.
his man management skills is next level.
Because bro, like I was saying, yeah, like for me, I always ask this question. As much as I say, you know what, because of bro, it's just the time that Pep's come in and what he's achieved is insane. It's absolutely insane. Do you know what I mean? And but I always ask myself the question: who would you rather have if your team had no money, Pep or Ferguson? Because if
Mm.
we have it right now, Pep's managed Bayern Munich, who was pretty much had a fantastic team. He elevated them to a different level.
They
Barcelona,
never won a Champions League there.
yeah. Barcelona, who also had a fantastic team. He elevated them to a different level. And now Manchester City, where they also had a very good team, and he's come in and he's elevated them to a different level. And like I said, like we all said, whereas Ferguson, he's come and he's built from the ground up, bro. And it's difficult for a manager to do that and then sustain a period where you're just winning all the time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And literally, when Wenger came in, then it was a Ferguson versus Wenger thing. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, like I said, this is why I don't discredit Wenger, because Wenger also had to come in and build his own philosophy at Arsenal. And bro, he was giving Manchester United a run for their money, blood. You get me? So man, the man won the Premier League at Old Trafford, bro. Like that would never. That's history, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's
So,
crazy.
but
That's
I
that's
can't
that's
put.
that's mad. But then we
Yeah,
gave you a guard of honor with Van Persie.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, for
it's
real,
what it
for
is.
real, for real. But like,
Yeah, well done, bro. Well done, bro.
but and this I can't put Wenger in that Ferguson and that Pep era, that talk, because of the fact that Wenger hadn't won a European trophy as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes, he done the Invincibles, which is fantastic, yeah, but you need to be credible as one of the best managers in the world. You have to win Champions League, bro.
Bro. Saying
I
that,
can't
yeah,
say that.
saying that.
He's not in the top five.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's not
yeah.
in the
Sorry,
top five.
sorry. Do you
But
know who
longevity
gets
wise, yeah.
overlooked a lot?
who?
Ancelotti.
That's true. That's true.
Ancelotti is so overlooked, bruv. If you see my man's career as a manager, bro, like this guy has won leagues everywhere he's
Yeah,
gone.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
won, I think he's won Champions Leagues with like 3 different teams, I think, or something, man.
Mm.
It- yeah, the guy
There's
is.
some top managers out there, man.
Yeah,
There's some
yeah,
top
for
managers
real.
out there.
There's
But
a lot of people who don't get spoken about, but yeah,
yeah,
what Pep and Fergie have done is revolutionary,
yeah,
innit? I think they're two different. They're two different styles as well.
yeah, yeah.
So. If anything, it kind of turns into almost like an MJ versus LeBron, innit?
Yeah,
Like,
to be
who's your
yeah,
goat?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Like
to be
Yeah,
fair.
Ronaldo
because
versus Messi.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
Pep's career isn't
before the
done,
World
man.
Cup,
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Pep's career is like,
mm,
bro, he's completed football
he's
now,
still
bro.
got so many years. He's still got so
And to
many
it,
years. That's the crazy thing about
yeah,
it.
this is it. This is
But
it.
he's come
And
up in a different time
yeah,
as well.
yeah, yeah.
But you know what? I will say this though. I feel like Pep, he has a slight edge in this category only over Fergie, is that he's done it in different leagues, and
This is what
like
I'm saying.
multiple
Yeah, yeah,
leagues.
yeah.
Obviously, yeah, he's had teams that are very good, but we have to remember when he went Barca, he got rid of Ronaldinho, he got rid of Deco, and then he said, "Yeah, we're gonna play this way." You know what I'm saying? Like we have to remember they had a different front three
Mm-hmm.
like every year, bro. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Alexis, Messi,
Mm.
David Villa,
David
Pedro,
Villa,
Pedro, yeah,
Henry,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Samuel
Henry,
Eto'o,
Yeah.
Ibra,
Henry. Come on now, like he's.
Ibrahimovic,
You
you
have to
know,
remember
remember.
he does have his ways, man, and you have to remember,
Mm,
man, like
Yeah,
it
you
does
gotta
take
give
a
that up
lot
to
to have
him.
to go
Like,
to another team, man.
this is
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Cause bro, like this is what I'm saying. Like, you have to you can't dismiss that. Yes, he has come into
mm.
like a ready-made team, but bro, to keep progressing, bro, to get rid of
Okay,
all of these stars and replace them with
bro.
all stars, bro, it's mad, bro. It's madness.
Okay, let me play that. Let me play devil's advocate. Yeah,
Mm,
you see the way you mentioned Fergie having to battle the likes of Wenger. Yeah, he also
mm.
had to battle like Mourinho as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Mourinho at
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah, yeah.
finest,
But there
and
was,
like, how
yeah,
many times have we seen like Pep have to like battle someone like apart from like the Klopp battles? Like, obviously, he had them few years with Mourinho in Real Madrid, but like even leading up to that, Barca were always trending up. And yeah, man, just playing devil's advocate in
yeah.
it. When
Now
he
I
went
hear you.
Germany, who's he really battling with? It's
But
like no one's gonna
the
top
thing
him.
is with that, you see, with even with Ferguson and Wenger, yeah, there was obviously we saw the period where Wenger started falling off, and then the Mourinho came in and then started dominating. You get me? So really, realistically, it was still because by the time Mourinho came in, Wenger was kind like obviously because of his name, he was still there, but like in that situation, he was kind of out of the picture in a way
Mm,
because
yeah,
Arsenal
handle.
had already
Yeah,
fallen
we
off.
were just focused on top four at that point.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Mm,
Mourinho came in, and then it was a Ferguson versus Mourinho thing, but it was never a Fergie, Wenger, and Mourinho. Do you know what I'm saying? It was never
mm.
all three of them trying to compete. So yeah, man, it's
But he had
I
to deal
mean,
with
there was
City
a
coming up with
little
a P
period.
as
There was
well, you
a
know.
early Chelsea years. Like I think his first 2 years, it was all free
mm,
because our
Yeah.
last cup was 04,
Oh, oh,
oh
four, oh,
five,
04,
five.
oh 05,
At
yeah,
that
yeah.
oh
point in
four, oh
time.
five,
Yeah.
and then
And
Mourinho
that
was
was
there
where
from like
Chelsea.
03.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
So it did coincide for a bit of time.
for a bit, but obviously
Yeah.
Mane came and took over, innit?
Mm. And
Yeah.
Fergie
I
still
just think
had
that
to
it's
deal
mad.
with this same City that they're getting up to now. Fergie had to deal with that, and he's the only one who really managed to humble them.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it was a different level back then. Them man weren't at this level. But yeah, credit where credit's due, man. Pep's a bad man still.
And bro is mad. Like,
Pep's
and
a bad man. Let's just give him his ratings,
yeah, you
and
have to, bro.
let's
And
enjoy him. Let's enjoy him while he's still
while he's
here.
here, you have to.
Mm,
And um Manchester City winning this the treble has opened my eyes anyway. I don't know about everybody else, but it's opened my eyes that we need to step up big time. Yeah. Man United, as much as I banter Arsenal, Man United banter Arsenal and vice versa, both of our clubs need to step up now. Like, I would love to see Arsenal and Manchester United fighting at that top level. And then we're bantering about what team is better. Because right now, it's even embarrassing to say who's had a better season, bro. Right now, bro. Like, Arsenal finished second, United finished third, and we're nowhere near as good as City. And we're bantering against each other about who's had a better season. Bro, scrap that, blood. We both need to improve, blood. We both need to improve. We need to get aggressive now, bro. We need to get aggressive. Stop buying second choice signings, fam. Stop all of that. Go out and get your first choice signings, bro. Manchester City always get their first choice signings, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the difference. They're aggressive. I remember 2 seasons ago, bro, Manchester City, they lost the game. And the next day, blood, they went and got Ruben Dias, bro. And they flipping won the league, blood. That's how aggressive Arsenal and Man United need to start being, bro. I was saying to Kieran earlier, blood, why haven't Arsenal, if they want Declan Rice so bad, why haven't Arsenal just slapped money and put pressure on West Ham already? This is the aggressiveness I'm talking about, blood. Stop this. Yeah, we're friends and, you know, we're waiting for him to... Nah, fuck that, bro. We want Declan Rice. Bro, do you know what I'm trying to say, bro?
I hear that.
This is what I'm talking about. And it's ruthless, bro. The Premier League is ruthless. And bro, because every team's got money now. If you stall enough, you're going to get Chelsea lurking. Even... Newcastle, bro, they will be lurking, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They've hit Champions League now. They can go out and get some proper ballers, bro. And they've got a good... do you know what I mean?
Ballers like Tielemans just...
Bro, Tielemans is even... Tielemans has gone to Aston Villa, bro. Tielemans has gone to Aston Villa. Everybody's stalling, bro. Tielemans is now an Aston Villa player.
I want options, man. I want options.
Bro, like, and it's like I said, it's embarrassing to see all these youths and they're wearing blue shirts, bro. I don't see like, obviously it'll be our generation still wearing the Man United and our bro, but all the youngsters, they all got Haaland, Grealish. Bro, it's embarrassing, bro, from where we were before.
Do you know what it is? It's to do with like, it's the same with like NBA, bro. Because man, they move everywhere. It's not about what team it is now, bro. It's what the player is. Just for argument's sake, yeah. If Rashford goes to another team, bro, there's gonna be Man United fans that are gonna be supporting and having Rashford on their shirt, bro. Like that's just what it is now, fam. Like if Haaland moves, we're gonna see man in Haaland shirts in the Real Madrid or Barca or Bayern, wherever he goes, fam. So it's literally, that's just it, fam. Like, man, them have to have star players, man. And that's just what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a lot of work to do, both of our clubs, man. I'm hearing Mason Mount is now, he's pretty much, the deal's done. You get me? He's going to be a Manchester United player come next season. 50 mil plus a bit of add-ons. Now, for me, I don't mind this signing. He's an upgrade from Eriksen. We do need legs in that midfield, but Manchester United need more. They need a whole lot more. And like, for example, if say they got Mason Mount and they got like the same caliber of players as Mason Mount, I will be fuming, bruv. I will be absolutely fuming, bro, because we need an elevation, fam. We need an elevation for us to even say that Mason Mount is an upgrade to Eriksen, or like some people I've even talked to have said that they still prefer Eriksen over Mason Mount because the way he distributes the ball and blah blah blah. Just having this,
I prefer Eriksen's distribution.
Yeah, but just having this conversation, bro, just having this conversation infuriates me because it just shows you the levels of where my club is at right now. Years
Mm-hmm.
and years, and this is not just for Man United, it's Arsenal as well. Years and years of complacency has cost our clubs, bruv. Has cost our clubs. I'm not hearing, oh, is this the money side and Manchester City's got more money, bro. It's not that. There was a period of time where Arsenal was just happy with top four. They got top four money and they didn't care about anything else, bro. You get me? And that has cost them. Manchester United, we've got the money and we're splashing it out on, we're going into nightclubs, bro, and buying all these bad bees, bro, and they can't do nothing in the bed, bro. Literally, we're just buying players and they're not suiting our mold. We bought Di Maria, Falcao, all of these man, blood.
That was a funny period. I won't even lie, bro.
It was absolutely, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're seeing the results. You're seeing we tried to do a Galacticos thing, blood, and it didn't work, fam. Do you know what I mean? So now we have to. Now it's like Arsenal and Man United are 2-3 steps behind Manchester City, trying to gradually get our team where it was before, and it's an embarrassment 100%. For both clubs. It's an embarrassment. Like,
I mean, hey, my only argument here is that I just feel like we're 1 step or 2 steps a bit closer in terms of personnel. I feel like you need to have more. Like, I feel like you still don't know your core at the moment. Like, or not really know your core, but the core isn't set. Like, you know what I'm saying? As in the 5-6 players that you know starting week in, week out. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. But if man them get the right signings in the summer, this is what it's about, man. Like Ten Hag. Are we? Because I can't lie. I remember second game of the season, I was sending man pictures of Ten Hag looking at the 4-0 on the pitch, fam, with Maguire in the yellow, fam. Like, man,
do you know
what? Yeah, for the start of the season.
You know what? Yeah, when I saw Ten Hag from pre-season, I wasn't shook by them losses. I always knew man would come through. It's like certain people, you know their level in it, and like if you saw United's pre-season, like you could see what Ten Hag was trying to implement, and he's getting there. We need the personnel to play how he wants to play in it. What pisses me off sometimes is the fact that my man likes going back to Ajax, bro. Like, this is Man United. We're a step above that. Don't go back for your second-hand them. Yeah, we don't want second-hand man, bro. Like, we are trying to.
Well, Lissandro weren't second-hand.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he wasn't. But the thing is like it's almost hit and miss, bro. Like, we went for the pie back in the day. Like, my man was. Where's he now? Every time my man just do a few goals for Netherlands, and then when the real time comes for football, he's like, bruv, when it comes to real football, he's nowhere to be seen. It's a madness. So we need to be investing in much better players than this. We need to, man. We need
it's not
to
even
be
just
like
the players, bro. It's just the club itself. Like I've been saying, bro. These Glazers are fucking this club, bro. Just sell the club. And I'm not just, bro, fuck off, Radcliffe, yeah? Fuck off, blood. Get this Saudi money in this club, bruv. You get me? And let's build. Let's start with the stadium. Do you get me? Let's start with our training grounds. Let's start with the chefs, blood. Rebuild the whole thing, fam. Do you know what I mean, bro? Because if you think of, bro,
why is retirement lady still serving up dinner, bro? Ronaldo said he left how many years ago, came back, still saw the same person.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
That's mad. It's disgraceful.
Post-COVID, she still has the same job.
Bro,
are you mad, bro?
Man was a teenager, you know.
Tea and that. Bro, imagine the same person was still serving you tea from primary school days.
Still, imagine. This is what I'm saying. It's embarrassment. And I don't want because yes, bro, for me, he's a broke millionaire, bro. He will only fix certain problems. He won't go and do you know what I'm saying, Kieran, blood? He's a millionaire, but he's a broke one, blood. Where to a fact, if you put him on the scale of millionaires, he's gonna be at the bottom of the pile, blood. You get me? Bring that Saudi money in. You feel me? bring that Saudi money in, and let's start cooking, bruv. Let's rebuild the
me.
stadium. Let's rebuild everything so it looks attractive, because they're, bro, world-class players want to be about around attractive stuff as well, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
World-class players are not going to want to come to Old Trafford because of the way it looks. Just simply that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Mice running
Yeah.
around the stadium, roof
Yeah,
leaking
bro.
and all of that. That's shambles, bro. How
Bro,
can we
so
have the biggest club stadium in the country and that's what
You
we're
got
doing?
you got the Latina wife up in the stands talking about, the ice, the ice.
Trust me.
I know. Hey,
No wonder they don't even come to the games no more, man. We ain't even
fam,
got no wax
Mice
there,
in the
bro.
stadium and that, Fuck
bloody hell.
Bro, to be real.
I cannot put my bag down.
Hey, yo.
Where's the
Nah.
wax coming from?
But yeah, open it. Open it.
Yeah, trust me. But it's like same way David said calling up like Di Maria. It's like, fam, we bring in such a world-class player. He did all right. But then people go rob his yard. Like, what's all of that about? Like, oh yeah, my man's kicking ball right now. Let's go break into his yard. It's not a good look. Like, we need to, bruv, it's just shambles, man. Like, we need to look after our players. We need to show them that love that City's showing them, bro. Like, people are going to see, bro. Like, people are using United to get a boost on their contract or just to go to
Exactly.
City.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. Like other clubs, they know that United, like from previous seasons, they know that United will pay a lot. Like they overpaid.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm saying? And they take advantage of that, bro. So
Trust me.
it's we need to step up. But I believe that the levels that we're
Oh my days.
yeah. What happened to Kieran, man?
Oh my days.
What
Now one of the windows were open and the rain just started flying in
pig.
one side. It was mad. It was mad. The rain in the ends right now. Yeah, it's a madness. It's a madness. Like, I just see everything getting wet on the other side. I'm like, nah, I need them to jump up and yeah. But yeah, back in, man.
Yes. So yeah, man, like I was saying, United and Arsenal, they just need to get their signings coming in ASAP. You get me? Get their first choice signings and start.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Do you know what? I saw a stat. I think this is the first time in like 10 to 12 years that Man United and Arsenal are in the Champions League at the same time, blood. Like,
Yeah.
It's that mad, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's just not.
I'm happy that both of our clubs, as much as we banter each other, I'm happy that both of our clubs are in the Champions League. Now, for Kieran, you get me. Let's go into the Arsenal section. Where do you see Arsenal? Like, I wanted to ask you. There's a lot of debates going on about where Arsenal should be next season if they sign their targets. You get me? If they get their Declan Rices and Caicedo. Now, if Arteta doesn't win a cup at least next season, should uncomfortable questions should be had about Arteta. But I'm not saying sack him, but it's been 4 years now since Arsenal has even lifted a trophy. Now, I'm not trying to say he has to go for the big one, but just a trophy. Like, what do you think? Should there be questions going on, or are you still let's ride with Arteta?
I mean, the thing is, I'd sit here and say this. Obviously, there's different periods of the season where he's going to be questioned. Is there a thing where are we gonna dominate the league? Are we gonna go up against Liverpool, Tottenham, Man United, Chelsea, and it all losses, or is it going to be we're going to be competitive? Because I feel like the season we just had, we've shown that we can be competitive. So I feel like the bare minimums for me next year, I think we should finish no less than third if we're serious. I think in the Champions League we need to finish preferably first in our group, and a quarter-final appearance in our first year back. I think that's not too bad. I think what else? Sorry, the rain's getting off where I am, bro.
Yeah. Well, I can't relate
It's a mad
still.
one.
I've got some.
Yeah.
I've got
You're real
shit.
nice right now, bro. You're real nice right now, man. Oh my days. Like, we're good, yeah, we're good, but when it's right there.
The man's moving like the rain's
right
gonna
there.
come through the window, man.
I know.
No, like the way that
It's just
thunder and lightning was
bugging,
moving
man.
earlier, like, bro, it was nuts.
Crazy.
Like in my hands, it was nuts.
mad right
I
now.
rolled through
Close the
my hands
curtains,
before
man.
you still.
I don't even want to be seeing that right now. But yeah, so obviously, like I said, Champions League quarterfinal, something like that, innit? In the cups, I would love to have a cup run. I feel like that's one of the bare minimums. But yeah, right now, man, I might have to turn my. Yeah, it's mad.
And Karen's scared of
Bro, I was moving like he's about to get him, bro. Like, yo, man, it's cool, G.
But yeah,
No,
man.
but I agree mostly with what he's saying still. But yeah, like I've been saying, it's gonna be tough for everyone, bro.
Yeah.
Um,
It's gonna be a
City
very
are going to
interesting
continue to be City, but every team has to improve.
Yeah.
That's the mad thing. So it's like every team has to improve is a thing of who succeeds, who fails, who gets a rebound. Like, boy,
Yeah. Now the reason
Liverpool
why
have to come back, Chelsea have to come back.
Yeah.
And like,
It's going to be interesting. The reason why I asked Kieran specifically about this Arsenal situation is because, yes, Arsenal are progressing to a certain level. And to be honest, they've shown that they're a serious side, having tied down Saliba, Saka, Martinelli. They've tied down the players that they want to tie down to
The
build.
big boys.
Yeah, yeah, as they would say, you get me. But having said that, because like during previous years, Arsenal have lost their best players because they haven't won anything. And this is why I'm asking Kieran, should Arsenal next season at least lift something? Because the likes of, even though you have tied down Saka and them, the likes of Saka will want to win something. The likes of Martinelli will want to win something. And Arsenal can't afford to be going backwards. They can't afford to lose their players like Saka's and that. Do you get me? And then try to rebuild. Because, bro, let's have it right now. Klopp loves off Martinelli, bruv. Loves off Martinelli. He says some amazing stuff about Martinelli. Now, bro, like if Liverpool start winning, bro, is Martinelli going to be looking elsewhere? City on the right-hand side, Mahrez is getting old. He can easily...
Bro, I've been saying...
Yeah, he can easily...
Remember my agenda, bro.
I know.
I said Saka is going City in the next
and this is what I'm trying to say. Is Pep could
go out and who say, is anyone to stop it from happening?
This is what I'm trying to say.
Who's anyone to stop it from happening?
And
like, even if they try and run through a United player, bro, I can't beef the guy for leaving, bro.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Arsenal need a bit of success to hold these players down, bro. Because, like I've said before, from previous, the Van Persies have gone. The Ashley Cole left for money. To be fair, money, but their main Thierry Henry, he left because Arsenal wasn't winning anything. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's why I asked Kieran, because as well as Arsenal did last season, it's like, okay, they've had 4 years now without a trophy. Are these players going to be thinking, if they don't win a trophy next season, are they going to be looking elsewhere now? Do you know what I mean? And yeah, man.
I hear you though. I hear you. Like, obviously, trophies is the be all or end all, isn't it? Like, you have to win, innit? Like, I'll say this: if we didn't have the season we had this season, a lot of men are not signing on.
Yeah.
Like, if we, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's just we gave the man them hope that like the way Arteta plays ball, it will have us top 3 in the league, arguably every year, considering the way we play, the formula of the way we play. Doesn't mean that we will get the league, but in terms of what we've seen in the last season and the season before that, everything's been progressive, innit? So it's a thing where, this season was a season of progression to see what we could do. So now, hey, bring in your Declan Rices, your Caicedos, your Vlahovic's, whatever it is. Like, I even said to one of my boys, I even say this on the pod. If we could take a man for a season, just to see how I would take Harry. I would. I swear down. I would. I swear down. Nah, I said
Don't
it to one of
blame
my
me.
boys, yeah.
I
said it to one of my
respect that,
boys.
you know.
Nah,
That's real
reals.
talk,
Reals
innit?
is reals. Reals
The
is reals.
reals is reals.
I would take
I would
him
love
still.
to have bare City guys, bro. Let's just talk facts, innit?
Let's
KD,
talk facts, bro.
Haaland, fucking, I'll take Gundogan right now. I'll take him on a free, bro. I'll take Gundogan any day.
I keep hearing that
Same
we're
way
chatting
that
to him,
man
but
took
flipping
Hargreaves.
out.
The same way that man took Hargreaves back in the day, yeah. I like to take Gundogan, bro.
Yeah.
Bear man. Like, but yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
But
Football.
even like like for us, because I think Arsenal they're even linked to Cancelo and that. But
yeah, I would like
for
to
me,
get him.
even though because I did hear that Gundogan and Arsenal they're on that talks as well. You get me?
Yeah, I don't know,
Me,
man.
yeah, this is what I was gonna say. Like for
You
me,
need to
like,
try slide tackle in there still, like
the thing is
two-footed.
the thing is this for me, yeah. City are allowing these players to go because they're gonna go a level higher. Now, is it smart for our teams to be getting the players that City don't want anymore? Because right now Arsenal look like they're trying to build a City B team, and you're not gonna win a Premier League with a City B team. Oh,
it looks like that when you make multiple signings, and
yeah,
it's the fact that they got Zinchenko and then like, but at the same time, think
Gabriel.
of how many times City raided Arsenal for them man as well. Like, so City built this off the back of like
Arsenal.
off the back
yeah.
of Arsenal, off the back of Chelsea, off the back of United, man. Them. So
United, yeah.
I mean,
Tevez
they
and
took
that.
Tevez,
Yeah.
they took Hargreaves, like yeah, bro. They took what Lampard, Vieira, like all of these man. And
It's
and
mad.
what's so mad is the fact that when all of these men retired, better them man were joining the backroom staff at fucking City, bro.
Yeah.
All the years that they spent at our clubs, bro. These man just said, no, man, I like the project over here. It wasn't even pet them times in some of the situations.
Yeah, fam, Kai, I agree with you, bro. Like, bro, they started this trend, but the thing is, yeah, like, then City are getting rid of the players that they don't want anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like they've carried City for a while, and now they're getting to a stage where they think that they can't. Not to say that Gundogan can't carry City again next year, but there's levels, and to keep that level even higher, they have to get rid of certain players that they think is either too old or they can bring in more younger quality players. And I think that's the difference between where when City was raiding United for their players, they still Tevez was still at their prime. It was still at his prime years.
Yeah,
I mean, bruv. And yeah, man, that's the difference, bruv. But man, like, I can't lie, I'm heartbroken, bro. I'm heartbroken, fam. Honestly, man. Like,
it's like the scouting teams, need to improve.
Bro, everything needs to improve, bro.
We need to raid Brighton for all their scouts, bro. Like that's you man. Like is stupid money. Is 5 mil. Like you man come this way. Let us. You man find them with Thomas and all of them man there, but at United level, you get me? Because once upon a time we used to be like that. Once upon a time we used to be like that. Once upon a time we used to get the youngest and the best ones. We used to be bringing in like sometimes it was obscure people, sometimes it was top young people. Like we would bring in the Andersons, the nannies. Like not all of them worked out, but like we were bringing in young, hungry players, bro. People who were ready for it, not people who had semi-made it.
Yeah,
you get me.
But the thing is, it's I think when Ferguson was there and he was back, it's more of a team thing because even if you look at
Yeah,
the
because
players
he's
like
already had the team
yeah,
there. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like look at the players like Park Ji Sung that when he but like he wasn't world known. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
he fitted what the mold of what
And
Ferguson.
that's what, yeah.
This is
And
the
like,
kind
I
of
feel
thing
like,
we need to do.
hmm so if Ten Hag gets enough time, he'll definitely get there.
Yeah, we
As I
we
was saying to Kieran before, it's like if you saw United in the pre-season, like how we ended up or how we were doing in our best games, where everyone's like, yeah, United was on top. Like that's what Ten Hag had been trying to implement the whole time. And yeah, like if he gets 2 more seasons, he'll definitely have the right personnel. And like hopefully he'll be the one to continue with the charge for the time being. But like yeah, I feel like he can definitely get the team set for greater success given the right kind of backing. So bring on Sheikh Jassim, bring on that Saudi money.
trust
Everyone, if you're listening, like, comment, share,
facts.
subscribe to
Facts.
Saudi, subscribe to United, subscribe to Football Entertainment. Bring the money. That's what it is.
Hey
My
yo,
man needs to 5 billion on 5 billion on United, 1 billion on Football Entertainment. We'll take the money, man. We'll take the money.
hey man, flipping hell. But yeah, man, like even Kieran, like for Arsenal, because there's some outgoings that might even happen with Arsenal as well. KT, Tierney, it's not, don't know if he's going to stay or go. You get me? I think Arsenal do need another left back because Shinchenko himself he's not reliable for
Mm.
a whole season. I mean, I don't know if his game has been found out or it's just the fact that he's just not a left back, bro. And for me, because even for Ukraine, bro, he plays in the midfield, fam. Do you know what I mean? And
Mm.
this is one of the reasons why Pep got rid of him. Do you know what I mean? And I don't want the fact that Arsenal think, yeah, because they finished second, like they shouldn't worry about any other team. Like they should just be worried about Manchester City. And for me, like signing just City players, it's going to enhance your team to a level, but it's not enough. Do you know what I mean? Like
Mm.
in Cancelo, Gundogan, it's definitely going to improve Arsenal, 100%. But if you're gonna wanna challenge City, yeah, you can't buy the
You
players.
have to do better than the
You have
rest
to
of
do
them.
better, yeah. And I'm not trying to discredit Cancelo or Gundogan because they're fantastic
Mm.
players, but there's a reason why and Pep got rid of them. And the style of what Arteta's trying to do is similar to, let's have it right, it's similar to what Pep is trying to do, bro. Do you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And if you're going to bring in these players that Pep is getting rid of, surely you got to think, why is Pep getting rid of them? Why, like, should we add them to Arsenal Football Club if you want to elevate to a different level? Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, that's my thoughts on it, man. I just feel like both teams just need to just 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 be a proper club, man. Just start running things properly now. Is getting on my nerves.
Listen to the fans a bit
Yeah,
more.
bro. It's embarrassing to see like how City has just dominated football, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If mate, I'm lost for words
The
now,
fact
man.
that they lifted
Nah,
the
nah,
Champions League curse is just
nah, it's
Stressful.
yeah.
mad. Like it's mad. Obviously, everyone's got to make their signings. I mean, firstly on Tierney, real quick. If I'm Arsenal, KT ain't going nowhere, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't know
Mm.
what them man are like. In my opinion, like if you're gonna have Zinchenko as arguably your first choice left back, yeah, we've seen this entire season that Tierney is more needed like than any other position, in my opinion, because as
Mm-hmm.
we've seen, Zinchenko will get ripped at any moment, fam. Like
Yeah.
unless like when it's a tough game, like obviously when we're winning and we're dominating the game, we don't really speak on it because we're winning the game. He's threading the balls, doing the assist before the assist. you know, and it's just one of them ones where like when he does get found out, it's kind of easy just to see him just get ripped, fam. But at the same time, hey, if he's gonna be pushed to centre mid and make him and I don't know who's gonna be rotating in there. It's just gonna be mad if he goes into the midfield. We might not sign Rice and Caicedo if he puts him in the midfield. He might just sign Rice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But hey, hopefully he keeps Kieran Tierney because I think obviously he has a great first name, firstly. And you know, he's just a solid footballer, man. Like for me, he's one of them players, he's proper old school. Like for me, he's one of them man there where if he's playing centre back, I know that I'm good. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I know that there's no weakness in my man's game. He's licking down anyone and everyone. What? There's two men over there near the ball. I'm clearing it through both of you, and I'm getting no yellow card. You know what I'm saying? Like he's Mr. Reliable. Do you know what I'm saying? But obviously, if Arteta sees Zinchenko as the main option, then that's life, innit? Like I would like to see, you know, us invert more on the right because Saka can do the working on the right hand side, the up and down thing. But on the other side, because Martinelli's been kind of been not necessarily left to hang dry on the left, but if he has Tierney going up down the left as well, it'll create for him, give him more space and, you know, stuff like that. So, I mean, I would like to have the option of having Kieran Tierney, where we're playing Kieran Tierney in the Premier League, Zinchenko in the Champions League. Do you know what I'm saying? That would be a dream. Do you know what I mean? Because at least I know, cool. If one has a bad game, then we'll just rotate it and Tierney will play both games and he'll get subbed off in the 60th, for example. Like it's just good to know that, like, you know, think about it like this. Pep for the final, we didn't expect him to not start certain players. Like he didn't start Foden or he didn't start Walker.
Yeah.
He didn't
The
start
Walker one
Walker.
was a madness.
You know.
KDB getting injured so early on as well.
Yeah. But
Hold on.
yeah. But yeah, man. The moral of the story is we've got to step up. We've got to step up.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, man.
That's the moral of the story, man. Because,
everyone has to step up.
Yeah. We can't have this next season, bro. It's going to be a fantastic season next year. I don't think it's going to be the same as last season. There's going to be more competition. Liverpool's going to, I think, Liverpool are strengthening. They got McAllister. And this is what I'm talking about, aggression. They just got McAllister straight.
That McAllister move was...
Do you know what I'm saying? Cheap money as well, blood. So, yeah, man. Yeah, but
we did say anyway. Brighton's been a Liverpool B team for a hot minute.
Yeah, for a minute. So but yeah, man, that's all I've got time. We've got all time for, you get me. Man's got things to do, but appreciate everything that you man have contributed. You get me. Next season, we're definitely gonna be speaking some more about the transfer. When the transfer window, I think, is going to be cooking. You get me? It's going to be cooking. But for now, man, we just got to
have to be doing live short updates.
You know what I mean? Like, but for right now, bro, we just got well, United fans anyway. We've just got to sleep on the fact that we're Manchester's blue right now. You get me? It's absolutely...
Bro, like I said, we need to train in silence.
Yeah, trust me.
Then come back on the mad thing.
Yeah, big fact.
You see how them boxes just disappear and like, where's my man gone? He's been training, bro. He needs to come back like Rocky, fam. He needs to does this, bro. Not even
big
do
fact.
this. We need to does.
Big
we need
fact.
to does this.
Big fact.
So we're Man United and we can't be the little boys.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Man. But
we can't let the little brother just be chatting breeze to us.
Big.
Like, you know, he's all 6'5" and that now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, man, love, and we'll be definitely back next week.